Hello everyone, today we will continue crocheting the Taurus Zodiac sign. Similar to the Sagittarius and Scorpio designs, the horns and hat follow the same pattern. Feel free to check out the previous video for reference. I'll use pink yarn to crochet the horns. Start with a magic ring and make 6 single crochets. Round 2. Crochet. 2 single crochets, 1 increase, 3 single crochets. Round 3. Crochet. 3 single crochets, 1 increase, 3 single crochets. Round 4. Crochet. 4 single crochets, 1 increase, 3 single crochets. Round 5. Crochet. 4 single crochets, 1 increase, 4 single crochets. Round 6. Crochet. 5 single crochets, 1 increase, 4 single crochets. Round 7. Crochet. 5 single crochets, 1 increase, 5 single crochets. Round 8. Crochet 12 single crochets without increasing or decreasing, then cut the yarn. Stuff with fiber fill and weave in the remaining yarn ends. Make another horn using the same pattern as before. For the small and large hair, follow the same pattern as in the Scorpio or Sagittarius tutorial, just change the yarn color. For the nose, use white yarn. Round 1, chain 5. Skip the first chain, then crochet 3 single crochets into the next 3 chains. In the last chain, crochet 3 single crochets into the same stitch. On the other half, crochet 3 single crochets, and in the last chain, crochet 2 single crochets into the same stitch. Slip stitch to the first stitch to close the round, then chain 1. Round 3. Crochet 10 single crochets without increasing or decreasing, then slip stitch to close the round and cut the yarn. Cut the yarn and weave in the remaining ends. Use brown yarn to stitch 2 nostrils on the nose. The 2 nostrils don't need to be perfectly even. They can be placed slightly asymmetrically for a more natural look. Next, for the ears, use pink yarn or a yarn color similar to the hat color for the hair. Start by chaining 7 stitches. Turn the work, skip the first chain, then crochet into the second chain. 2 single crochets, 2 half double crochets, and 3 single crochets into the last chain. Then continue crocheting into the other side of the chain. In the next round, crochet 1 double crochet, 2 half double crochets, and 2 single crochets. Slip stitch into the first stitch, then chain 1. Cut the yarn and weave in the remaining ends. Make another ear using the same pattern as before. For the hair, use yarn in the same color as the ears. Chain 6 stitches. Skip the first chain and crochet 3 single crochets into the next stitches. In the last chain, crochet 3 single crochets into the same stitch. On the other side, crochet 3 single crochets, then 2 single crochets into the same stitch. Slip stitch to the first stitch to close the round. Chain 1 and then start round 2. Chain 3, then crochet into the next stitch. Repeat this until the end of the round. Chain 1, then cut the yarn and weave in the remaining ends. Use pins to position the parts onto the head, then use glue to secure them in place. Finally, use black thread and a needle to sew the eyes and mouth. Yay, it's finished! Great job!